Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Alabama Pickers. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you some of the items that I picked up on today's yard sale. Today is the 8th of August, and it is a Saturday, and so I picked up a few items today that I wanted to share with you guys. I am thinking about starting to strap a harness on and going out to the yard sales and filming myself picking these items up, but until then I'm just going to do little haul videos for you and let you guys see what I got. So if you're new to my channel, the channel name is Alabama Pickers. On this channel I talk about my reselling business through eBay. I pick up items on the weekends, usually on Saturdays. Sometimes I pick up things during the week on Facebook Marketplace and other areas, but I also go to thrift stores around the area as well and pick up items. So I hope that you enjoy today's video. Make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the items that I picked up today. Otherwise, you guys have a great day. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first I'm going to show you all these Pokemon cards. This is full of Pokemon cards. And then I've already taken some out and gone through them. I got all these stacks, and they're all in really good condition. There's got to be over 300 Pokemon cards. I'm not a expert on Pokemon. I just don't know a lot about it. But I do know that there are some that have a lot of value. So what I'm doing is, and I'm going to show you some of the cards that I've already picked out, is I'm going through and I'm looking at all of the hollows. So if you see anything here that you think strikes, jumps out at you as a valuable card, make sure and leave me a comment below. But I pulled out all the hollows. These cards are all in really good condition. And so I'm pulling out all the hollows that I can find, and I'm going to check those first to see what the values are, and then I'm going to go back and go through the rest of the cards. So you guys take a look at these hollows that I'm showing you and let me know if you see anything that looks like it has some value. So I'll go through the rest of these hollows with you, and then I want to show you there were two stacks of cards, 1, 2, that had rubber bands around them. So that made me think that maybe they were, had some particular value. But here's the rest of the hollows. So I'll go through those and just, drop that one. And just let me know if you think you see one that has some value. Like I said, I don't know anything about Pokemon cards. Don't know the first thing about them. But I do know that there are some hollows that have some real good value, and maybe some of the others that are not hollows that have good value. Anywho, my plan is to go through them. Getting them mixed up there. All right, keep the hollows together. So my plan is to go through them and see what the value is. Eventually I'll get through all of them, but for now I'm just kind of going through the hollows, and then I'm going to go through the rest of them. But I'm not sure why these were. Let me know if you have an idea why these were put together with a rubber band. If there's something special about these cards, I just don't know. There's a semi-hollow there. I didn't pull the hollows out of these. See, there's one that's hollow. So I didn't pull the hollows out of these. I figured there's a reason why they were rubber band together. If you know, be sure and leave me a comment. Let me know so I can learn more about Pokemon cards. Here's the other set that was rubber banded together. Not as many of them. Whoops, I just dropped a couple. I'll have to come back and pick those up, put them back in the stack. But I think all these cards are in some kind of order. I believe they are. Anyway, there we go. So, what did I pay for them? For all of these cards in this box, I paid $40. There's got to be at least 300 cards in this box. I think that was a pretty good price for that, and plus there were these dice. Like I said, I don't know anything about Pokemon cards, but I'm assuming these dice are part of the game and they're used to play. So comment below, teach me. I just don't know. I got this Barbie mini fridge at the thrift store for $6, and I can probably sell this in the flea market. It's pretty cool. It says Barbie on the front of it. I could probably sell this in the flea market for about 25, maybe 30 if I'm lucky. I bought this off of eBay, and I bought it for parts and repair. It had 5 games with it. It said it didn't work. It was no power, but when I turn it on, see, it does have power. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the issue is. It may just need. I just may need to take it apart and clean up the battery connectors and do that. But I think I can resell this. I paid $45 for this plus shipping, but I think I can resell this for $120 once I make sure everything is good to go on it. This was a Facebook Marketplace flip pickup. It's a Nintendo DS Lite. The woman wanted $55 for it. It's in pretty good condition. It has a skin on it for a Mario, and the thing said it worked just great, like new. So I paid $55 for it, and then I turned it on after I got it charged up, and you can see that top screen. That top screen has some issues with it, so I'm going to have to replace that. I have already ordered another screen from Amazon. It cost about $25 for the new screen, and it came with like a little kit. Let me see if I can open it without spilling everything. But there's a little kit that I got with it, and there's the new screen there, inside there. I'm going to put that on my retro gaming channel. It's called Uncle Sam's Retro Gaming, so make sure and check that out when I replace the screen in this Nintendo DS Lite. But when I did contact her, she was pretty good about it, and she told me that she would reimburse me $25, which is the cost of this kit, to replace the screen. So I said, well, that's fair. So I accepted her offer to do that, so she reimbursed me $25. So I actually only have about $30 into it now. This came from a thrift store. It's a remote control, radio controlled car. It does have corroded batteries inside of the box. I'm not sure what that is all about, but I'm gonna take it out, test it, see if it still works, and if it does, I'm gonna sell it in the booth. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna ask for it, but I only have $5 into it, so I may even put that on eBay. Now I got these 2 lanterns. One of them was at a Facebook Marketplace pickup. This one right here came from a Facebook Marketplace pickup. And no, correction, this is the one I picked up today. And you can look at the bottom of the Coleman lanterns, and it'll tell you what year it was made. This one says it was made in 1974, so this is a pretty desirable model. It's an older model. The glass is intact, no issues with the glass. Now I do have to replace this little pumper thing right here. It did have one in it, but it was messed up. So here's the one that was in it. This plunger thing. This is what you need to light it up and all that stuff. So I'm going to stick that back in here for now. And then this was at a Facebook Marketplace pickup. I actually went, and what did I pick up at that place that I went to get? It was $40. Oh, it was a Guitar Hero. There was a Guitar Hero guitar and the Rock Band drum set. I'll let you see that as soon as I'm done with this right here. But yeah, I went to pick up that Rock Band drum set and the Guitar Hero guitar with the dongle, and I got all that for $40. I'll show you that in just a second. And then I got this for $10. This is also another one of the vintage lanterns. Now this one, I didn't realize it when I bought it, but it does have a crack in the mantle there in the glass, so I'm gonna have to replace that if I'm gonna resell it. Plus it still needs more cleaning up. I did do some cleaning up. This one is a 1981, so it's not quite as old as the other one, but still cool. I paid $10 for this one, and I paid $3 for this one, which was a better deal. So that's pretty good. I got this calculator at a yard sale today for $5. This is a TI-89 titanium is what it's called. TI-89 titanium. Make sure you keep your eyeballs open for these. They're pretty decent as far as money goes. You can either get a charger for them and use the charger, or you can put batteries in them, and this one has a pretty clean battery compartment, so I haven't put batteries in it to test it yet, but I'm hoping it'll work okay. And so $5, and this is worth about $45, so not bad there. And at that yard sale I also got this knife, and I wasn't sure what the knife is. It looks like a bayonet. Looks like it goes on the end of a rifle. See, it's set up to go on the end of a rifle, and you got a little hook there, and this is some kind of tool, and I can't think of what it is right now. If you know, leave a comment below. But I paid $10 for this knife. It is a Smith & Wesson. It says Special Ops, so pretty decent knife for $10. Not too bad. So I got that for $10. This was at the same yard sale as the calculator. And then, gotta have video games. You know, you got to have, let me make this go a little bit this way so you can see better. You gotta have video games at a yard sale, do you not? So let's talk about this console. It's an older PS4, one of the 500 gigabyte models, not the terabyte model, but it's in decent condition. Looks like looks like nobody's been into it or anything like that. He said it worked good. It came with 2 controllers, and it came with power cord and HDMI. So I have not tested it yet, but I will be testing that very soon. I have no reason to believe that the guy wasn't being honest with me, so I do believe it does work. So I paid $80 total for these 2 controllers, the knife, and the calculator, and these games came with the PlayStation 4 as well. Dying Light, I've never heard of that game, and Dying Light 2, never heard of that one either. I'm going to have to look those up. I have seen the Assassin's Creed games, Return of the Jedi, Star Trek, and classic God of War. I've got 4 copies of those. I played through this game, completely through this game recently, and I had a blast doing it. It's crazy. I have never been a gamer in my life, but now that I've got these video game consoles that I have to test, you know, I'm starting to play these games and I'm starting to enjoy them and becoming a gamer. So I'm getting my own collection of game consoles and games as well. These will not go into my personal collection. They'll most likely go to the booth. But Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 5. Now the disc was not in this one. This is the only one that didn't have a disc in it. I'm hoping it's inside the PlayStation. So we'll see. So let's go and let me show you the other Facebook Marketplace items that I picked up. And there's one more yard sale item. Okay, so this was at one of the yard sales that I went to today. It is a really nice Kirby vacuum cleaner. These things were made really nice. And when people bought these originally, they were like $300 or $400. But I'm probably gonna have to sell this locally, either on Facebook Marketplace or in the booth. But I have like 3 or 4 of these Kirby's. Every time I see them for a decent price, I pick them up. This one today was marked 35. I offered her 25 and she accepted it. So that was great. And I have another one right here. Whoops. That I picked up on the free page. There's a free page and it came with all of these accessories. Now that one did not work. Supposedly it needs some parts, but I got all these accessories with that. All these attachments, bags, and everything that goes in there, the shampoo system. But I figure I could put that with this one. And she told the lady that we got this one from today, she said that they had all the accessories with it. I just need to come back and get it because they didn't have it that particular day. So I also picked up this train set. And the train set is worth a good deal of money. It's got all the parts. It's listed in my eBay store. You can go to the link below and see this listing, but it's a train set and I listed it for $130. And I also got this drum set for Rock Band for the PlayStation 3 and the Guitar Hero with the guitar and the dangle. Now the box on this one is kind of torn, but that don't matter. The guitar itself is worth $120 with the dongle. So I got that and that for $40 from the same guy. So I had a pretty good haul today, overall today. Had a great time with Mrs. Alabama Pickers. We went out to all the yard sales together, had a great time. We probably hit about 15-20 yard sales today. Wasn't a whole lot of yard sales because the temperatures, up in the hundreds and all that. But we still got out, we still had a good time, we enjoyed it, and we picked up a lot of really good items. So I think that I should be able to make some good money on the items I picked up. I didn't spend a whole lot of money today compared to other days when I go out and go out to the yard sales and the thrift stores and that sort of thing. So overall it was a pretty good day. We got a few good things, good quality items at decent prices that I can flip for a profit. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, give me a like and a thumbs up. Make sure and comment on my video and come back and visit me on the next one. So you guys take care and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.